Hi. Everything is a potential. Now, that's kind of a fun statement, isn't it? Now, what's happened to me recently and what I based my podcast on, which will be live tomorrow, was the fact that I had two separate friends talk to me about Oracle cards. Hi, Lori. And so, anyways, the first friend told me that she was guided to tell me that I need to study tarot cards, oracle cards, and that it'll help me with intuition and all this kind of stuff. So, after our little talk, I went home and I had to search for my cards because I have them, but I haven't used them in such a long time. So I found them and I kind of played around with them a little bit. I'm like, yeah. And then I went about my night. Well, then, like 2 days later, another friend brings up Oracle cards to me and sent me a link to Hay House was having a free workshop on reading cards. So I thought, okay, so this is the second time somebody has mentioned cards and that I really need to pay attention. So that basically is, why I wanted to talk about everything has a potential, because I could totally ignore the messages I've received and then, go on from there, or I could go with where I'm being guided and to study the cards and understand the cards. Now, once I meditated and I connected with my higher self, I was questioning, why do I need to learn these cards? And basically it's to not really activate, but to learn how to access my own intuition. So it's kind of like using cards is kind of like an exercise for all of us to use our intuition. Every single card has a picture on it and it'll has a different message, different affirmation, depending on the cards you pick. But it's all brings you this gut feeling and this, what do you get from the card? And usually what you get is more accurate than reading the book on what it actually means. So that was kind of cool to learn. But it's like, it could be as simple as that in order to access, like you can access your intuition by just going in and feeling what it feels like. Say, whatever decision you're trying to make up your mind to do, you could just go within in your heart and simply ask yourself what it would be like to have this. Like, what path should you take? Because if you take one way, it's a different potential than if you didn't take that path. So I once had a friend tell me to close my eyes and just visualize me doing what I was contemplating. So actually doing it and being that person. And she said, how does that make you feel? Well, I didn't feel very good with it. Well, then that's the wrong decision. So if you get excited about something, and then that's the right decision. So your body will always give you an answer, always. It's that gut feeling. Gut feeling for me, I always say to go in your heart, because your heart knows, right? And like one of the things that I experienced about this story was I went to my favorite store. It's Emerald Muse in Stratford here. Enchanted Crystal in St. Mary's is pretty awesome too. But I went to see what deck, like Oracle cards, and what deck would make my heart sing. So with all these heart opening processes I've been doing, it's all about what makes my heart feel really good. And then that is the set that I need to purchase. So that was really cool because I'm looking over all the cards and like, which one should I purchase? And then you get a heart flutter and it's like, oh, that's it. So always listen to your heart because there's something there all the time that your heart's trying to tell you. Now, you could ask questions like, do I quit my job? Do I move on to another career? Or keep it simple, do I read this book? Do I need to read this book? Should I look into this deeper? And then you just wait for your heart to answer you. Or if you've got oracle cards, then ask the cards and they will, give you an answer, which is pretty cool. Now, if you've got a few different decisions to make and you don't know which way to go, that's when it's a really good time to look at oracle cards, or like I said, just go within your heart. And like the question that I said, should I read this book? Kind of hold the book up to your heart and should I read this book? And your heart will answer you. Or if you're used to muscle testing, your body will actually sway towards the book or away from the book. If it sways away, you don't need to read that book. So it's pretty cool. So this week I want to do light language activation, and I'd like to put it out there to ask that we all experience our own intuition, and that without a doubt we know that that's our answer. So basically we have a lot of resistance in our bodies, programming and doubt is a biggie, and to release all of that and listen to your body, you'll get your answers all the time. So take a deep breath. And I'd like to ask our angels to go around us and help us to expand our heart, remove any density if we have it, so that we can expand our heart. Hi, Jeanette. You're just on time, woman. So you're expanding your heart, and angels are helping you to remove the density. And I want you to breathe deeply and listen with your heart. So close your eyes, left hand on your heart, take a few deep breaths and keep breathing deeply as I speak in our soul language. Akenini kile de kamana kola rakatana nakashana kola kanana kide san shono no kola na casa tequila. Ako tequila ramana kola ane kide sa tequila de kashana no kola aya kenini kile de kashana no ola ka tequila la ayana kola rakashana na ka ayana kola raman kila rashana ayana kola shana ayana kola shana na ka asa tequila. To kola rakata tequila de kashana na kola amana ko kasa tequila de kashana na ko akila de kashana na ayana kila mana kola shana na ka sa tequila shana na oyana na ka ayana ayana kola ramana koshana na ko ayana kosha to kola rakatana na ki ayana kashana na aya kashata kola rakashana na anikia. Akidi kila shana kola rakamana ka ara kidi kila shana kola rakasana na akela rakashana na ko. Take a deep breath. The more I ask the angels and guides to remove our density, it almost feels like they're coming in and just sweeping anything negative out of our space, our aura. And the language, I'm going to check in with a friend of mine to confirm. I have a friend who can understand the soul language, the light language, and I'm going to get him to translate this one because it was very quick And it seems that every time I do it now is very quick. And the last time I checked with him, he said Arcturians. And I just happened to post something on the Facebook page about Arcturians earlier. So I'm going to definitely look into that, and I'll see if I can get him to leave a comment and let us all know what I said. All right, so thank you very much. Remember that everything has a different potential, and yeah, many blessings to you. All right, and feel free to leave me comments if you get any pictures or anything when you're connecting with your heart and the light language that I'm speaking. All right, thank you.